Hi, my name's Freddie Gately, here for FreddieGuitar.com. I'm here at my studio. I've been getting a lot of questions lately about capos. Which one is the best? There seems like there's 1,000 different types of capos out there, new ones coming out all the time. How do you know which one is actually going to work for you? Well, at about 20 bucks a pop and even more, yeah, it's really not something that you can experiment with a whole lot and keep affordable. So I want to break it down for you on the top 3 that I've used that I've had the most luck with. The Kaiser Capo is a one-handed capo. That means you can put it anywhere on your guitar with just one hand. Just squeeze, it opens up right behind the frets, and chunk it down. One hand, slide it down. You can also put it across just several strings, maybe leaving the last 2 open, the 7th fret. Get some cool sounds that way. Good things about the Kaiser. Number 1, one hand to operate. Number 2, replacement parts are pretty simple and affordable. You can get this rubber piece on the bottom here. Pretty inexpensive. Also, this spring is the main mechanism that makes it all work. And if that starts to wear out over time, usually you can take that apart and just stretch it back out. It comes back good as new. Another quick feature is that you can throw this on the head of your guitar between songs. Something I don't really care for in the Kaiser, though, is that it is so burly. When you do clamp it down, it clamps down with a lot of might, and I find that puts the guitar out of tune sometimes. So especially if I'm in a studio situation, I'm going to put the Kaiser on, make sure it's in the right place, make sure it's secure, make sure all the strings are lined up, and then I'm actually going to retune with that on with an electronic tuner. One other thing with the Kaiser, it is a little bit chunky. A little harder to get your hand around it if you're going to be playing something in the first position. You've got all of this space, all of this here, kind of a big block. That said though, I use the Kaiser a lot. It's a great capo. A popular style is the Shubb Capo. These are small and they're really low profile, which is what I like about them. However, this mechanism here, of which they actually go on by, while being ingenious, it's also kind of the weak point. What you've got is a little screw here to adjust the tension, and then when you put it on your guitar, that's the arm that keeps it in place. So for example, I'll put this on my guitar here, like at the 5th fret, right behind the fret, and then I push down in the back, and then that stays in place. You have to adjust the tension for the guitar that you're using, for maybe the size of the guitar, for the size of your neck, but also as you go up the neck, widths will change, so you'll have to actually adjust that tension for a different fret. So not super quick. I do like that it is low profile though. You can get your hand completely on the other side of that capo. You can sort of move it with one hand, but probably not. 2 hands to be able to put that one in place. Here's the one piece that I don't really like about this one, is that with that being a tension mechanism, if your finger bumps this lever right here, the whole thing just shoots right off. So that's not very beneficial during the middle of a performance to have your capo explode off. However, it is small and the parts are available for replacement. You can get new rubber pieces here, and they tend to last a long time. So again, for around $20, that's a good capo. This is a capo that I've only become acquainted with in the last few years. It's called a Viktor. It's by Dunlop. And the Viktor Capo is cool because it's got this tension screw on the end, and this is how you close the capo. Now it's very slow, but it's super precise. It's a nice brass construction, and not a lot of pieces to really go wrong there. What you can do is you put it right in place. You got to kind of hold it there, and then you adjust the tension. So you can go from the strings being kind of buzzy, and as you just dial it in. It's nice and low profile. You can get your hand over the top of it, no problem. Moving it is slower. You definitely have, it's a 2-hand job. Move it up, put it in position, dial back down the tension. Now this one isn't as easy to store as the Kaiser is, but it's really small, so just throw it in your pocket. No big deal. One problem I've had with these is why I absolutely love them. This screw right here, if it's over tightened or used too much, tends to like strip out or de-thread, and all of a sudden the whole thing just flops apart. So I've had to buy more than one of these, but I keep buying them because I do like them a lot. If you have any suggestions or comments or questions of your own, please leave them in the comments section below. I'll be sure to get back to you. Also, stop by freddyguitar.com and say hello. If you're looking for these capos, I've also got them listed on my website. That's at thatfreddyguitar.com. Thanks a lot.